What's the deal, baby? Y'all they know. Big Boss Hog, Boss Dog, Cake Po, through the door. Here to talk this boxer. You see the shirt and outside, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm an outside baby. You know what I'm saying? From an outside. No, no, that is facts. I'm an outside baby. But anyway, let's talk boxing. We've talked. All of us we've talked about the Devin Haney and Tank issue. People done brought up resumes, to try to make that argument for Devin Haney. People done advocated for Tank, which I've advocated for Tank because it seems like this is the reason why I advocated for Tank, right? The reason why I advocated for Tank is because you putting jackets on him that don't fit. Now, there's some stuff that is truthful. Tank has not fought an elite fighter. I can agree to that. But to sit there and say he hasn't fought any top fighters or any good fighters is ridiculous. To sit here and say that Tank has cherry-picked his whole resume is ridiculous. There are key fights that he's fought in his resume. The Pedraza fight, Leo Santa Cruz, even Mario Barrios. Those are fights where you could say, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? Now, you can nitpick on Tank's resume as well, but you can nitpick Devin Haney's resume, right? But we cannot sit here and act like Tank is not a good fighter. Like, that's how they trying to put it as. You know what I mean? And there's a reason why Devin Haney has fought multiple southpaws his last couple fights, because he's trying to prepare for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's trying to prepare for that. He knows that's a dangerous fight. You know what I mean? He knows what he's up against. He know that fight is not easy. He know that. He know what he's up against. You know what I'm saying? Tank know that's not an easy fight either. But like I said before, it's like I'm repeating this because I had to do this with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Ain't no sides. This ain't no Crips and Bloods. This ain't none of that. But I'm not going to allow people to put jackets on fighters that don't fit them. You know what I mean? Now you trying to say that Tank is ducking Devin Haney. What is Devin Haney doing? And I'm just being real, okay? What is Devin Haney doing to make you not want to fight him? Is he knocking people out? Is he doing what Matias is doing? Matias killed a man in the ring. You know what I mean? Tank knocking everybody out he faced. I think he only had 1 or 2 fights where he went the full rounds. Everybody he fight, he's stopping them. Hector Luis Garcia, right? Who was an Olympian, okay? Said he couldn't see. This nigga saying he couldn't see, right? He said, I can't see. I don't know if he could see or not. All I know is he said he couldn't see. Tank knocked the vision out that boy. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia say his rib, right? When we all know he quit. We just keep it a stack butter. We just gonna keep it 1,000. That man quit, right? Now, Devin Haney has some impressive names on his resume. Lomachenko, Jorge Linares. But like I said before, we can nitpick their resumes. I could say Jorge Linares was old. I could say with Tank fought Gamboa old. You know what I mean? Devin fought Gamboa as well, old. You know what I mean? Devin let that old Jorge Linares crack him, and that boy was doing the stanky leg and the cha-cha slide. That boy was salsa dancing back to that corner, smiling. He didn't even know where he was at. You know what I'm saying? But he earned my respect because he proceeded to fight. You know what I mean? And he was able to get through that round and get his hand raised. The Lomachenko fight, you say Lomachenko is old. Did he look old? No. But you can make the argument. Lomachenko was old. You see what I'm saying? He was an old man. And you can make the argument he lost the fight, right? Now you got people sitting here saying, oh, well, he gets credit for even just getting in there with Lomachenko. No, we don't do more victories over here. Okay? Devin Haney, yes, he got in the ring with Lomachenko. But that wasn't a good performance by him. Now, granted, he came back next fight, fought Regis Prograis. But when you can nitpick that and say, look, he fought Regis Prograis coming off a poor performance. And some people make the argument that Regis Prograis didn't win that fight. He just got blessed. Right? So what are we talking about here? These are the things that I'm talking about. In the sport of boxing, you got these fans who are in love with fighters and they quick to throw a jacket on a dude. How about we just support both fighters? There's nothing wrong with that. We can support both of them. I got a lot of respect for Devin Haney as a fighter. I've watched Devin Haney ever since I used to watch his fights, and when he used to fight in Mexico, when he used to post his stuff on his YouTube channel of his come up, for having to fight in Mexico because he went pro. He was too young to go pro in the United States, so he had to go fight in Mexico at 17 years old. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with supporting both fighters. But I'm going to tell you the real reason why people don't like Tank. It ain't got nothing to do with Tank in particular. It's who Tank's aligned with. And they look at that as a moral victory, right? If Tank was to lose to Devin Haney, Floyd Mayweather lost. Just like Errol Spence just lost. The only reason people don't like Gervonta Tank Davis is because of who he's aligned with. The only reason people don't like Errol Spence is because who they're aligned with. Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather. They can't stand them. They seeing these two black men who are successful and they can't stand it. That's the reason why they don't like them. Because what is it that you don't like about Gervonta Tank Davis? That's what I don't understand. He give you exciting fights. He knocking people out. As a fight fan, what do you want to see? You want to see somebody laying on the ground. So how can you not like a guy who has a 90% KO ratio, 90% above KO ratio, who's stretching people? Almost everybody he get in the ring with, he stop him. Shouldn't you be excited and anxious and wanting to, you know what I mean? Now, Devin Haney, when you look at Devin Haney, he has the sweet science of boxing. He fights a different way. He fights like Money Mayweather, right? That's what it is. That's how he fights. He fights like Money Mayweather, right? And he's doing that now at a young age. Now, granted, I don't know if that's going to work against a fighter like Gervonta Tank Davis. Hopefully, we'll see. You know what I mean? But it's just a bunch of nonsense that, like, bro, we've been down this road before, bro. We went down this road with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Now we trying to go down this road again with Tank and Devin Haney. This stuff old, bro. This stuff getting old, and that's what I'm gonna call this video. This stuff getting old. We learn from this already. We need to eliminate this stuff. We got Tank, we got Devin Haney. Let's support both of them. Because I tell you right now, I can sit here and truly tell you, I can nitpick Devin Haney's resume, just like I can nitpick Gervonta Tank Davis' resume. Devin Haney fought Regis Prograis coming off a bad performance. They want to try to sit there and, Devin Haney fought a champion, the boogeyman. Regis Prograis ain't no boogeyman. When you got fighters like Teofimo Lopez saying he'll fight you, how you a boogeyman? You got other fighters saying they'll fight you, how you a boogeyman? Ryan said he'll fight Regis Prograis. Nobody calling out Matias' name. When they mention Matias' name, oh man, he got to do a little more, he got to do a little more. They know that man killed the man in the ring. Why Devin didn't go after Matias? He got a belt. I'm going to tell you why. They're very strategic in how they do stuff, right? Very strategic. They knew that Regis Prograis didn't have nothing for Devin. That's why. They knew that. Now, I respect Devin Haney for challenging himself. I really do. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cap. I do respect him for challenging himself. But that wasn't a challenge. That fight wasn't a challenge. I knew, everybody who know boxing know what Devin's finna do to Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. He didn't fight Matias. He didn't fight Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? He didn't even fight Gary Antoine Russell. You know what I mean? He didn't fight a Josh Taylor. He didn't do none of that. I want y'all to really analyze what people are saying, bro. Actions speak louder than words. There's a reason why also Devin Haney is mentioned in 147. He mentioned in 147 because that's his way to finagle out of certain fights at 140. Don't be shocked if Devin don't fight Tank. He gonna fight somebody at 47, right? And then he probably say, you know what? 47, I feel good at 47. That's where I'm gonna stay at. Don't be shocked. I'm just telling you. Don't shoot the messenger. Pay attention to words, bro. Actions be louder than words. Pay attention to words. Pay attention to his actions. My bad. Pay attention to actions. He originally said this. Hey, I fight at 40, but I'm willing to go back down to 135 for a big fight. Well, there's only one big fight at 135. That's Gervonta Tank Davis. Then you beat Regis. Then you say, oh, well, Tank gonna have to fight me at 140. He fought Mario Barrios at 140. He did. But what y'all failed to mention is this. And Tank also said 140 is too much weight for me. It's too much. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go back down to 35. But nobody want to talk about that. Right? Nobody want to discuss that. But also, you got to look at the dangers in that situation. If Tank go up in weight, he don't lose power. He don't. No, now Devin, he gained a little bit more power. You know what I mean? He dropped Regis Prograis. He gained power, you know, at 40. At 40, he may feel stronger. And nobody's sitting here saying that, you know, Devin Haney can't beat Tank. I'm not sitting here saying that. I'm just saying going into that matchup, I would favor Tank Davis. Because of the IQ of Tank. Power left out. Gervonta Tank Davis is not a one-trick pony. You get what I mean? Gervonta Tank Davis can fight many different ways. Devin Haney fights one way, which is I'm going to outbox you. That's his style. And he's elite at that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not condemning him for it. But he fights one way. Devin Haney can't fight on the inside. Devin Haney can't fight off the ropes. Devin Haney keeps you in the center of that ring. And he outboxes you. And he looks to turn you and things like that. That's how he fights. And he finds multiple ways to beat you in the center of that ring. Tank can fight off the ropes. Tank can get grimy and you know, he could do all that. He could come forward, walk you down, cut the ring off. Devin Haney can't do that. Devin Haney can't cut the ring off. He gonna fight like that. You know what I mean? Devin Haney looks to, okay, let me take away your jab. Okay, bop. He looks to beat you with speed, athleticism, and IQ. That's what Devin Haney beats you with. Tank can beat you with speed, athleticism, IQ, but if that ain't working, F it. I'm finna come with this high guard. I might have to eat some shots, but I'm gonna eat some shots to get mine off. Devin ain't doing that. You know what I mean? So like I said before, it's a very tricky fight. Very tricky fight. I got another video coming. Talk about the resumes. But I just want y'all to understand something. We've been down this road before. We have. Let's cut this bull job out, man. And let me know what y'all think. Boss, go.